Hey guys, good morning. Welcome back to Mare's Happiness. Okay, so I was realizing that um, I have yet to do a planner flip through for the first quarter, which would be January through March, in my planners. And so today is Juneteenth, so just to let you know where we are currently. And I thought, well, let me do this for this channel because I started in March with my first plan with me for this channel, and so it kind of started in the middle, so you guys never really got a proper flip through, I don't think, on the channel. Yes, on my Instagram, but not in the YouTube channel. And since I'm home today, I'm off of work, and really, honestly, there is no going anywhere today. We are in the middle of Tropical Storm Alberto here in Corpus Christi. Alberto for our Hispanics company. um, but yeah, and so I thought, okay, well, what better way to spend some time than to go through my beloved planners and then to sprinkle a little light on them. So I'm going to do both my personal rings planner, which this is just a recollections, old school, when Michaels did have recollection, their planner line. And so, sorry, all the charms are clinking away. And then this is my Conquest Harry Potter Wizarding World planner, disc planner. So we're going to go through both of those, which not going to take very long in my personal rings because this is just a monthly setup, honestly. So just wanted to highlight, though, my rings because this is my carry-all. This is my absolute ride or die. You guys can see that I changed the front a little bit. Um, so before it was really simple. It was just this card, but I've added a few vinyls. I absolutely love this one. This reminds me of Charlie Brown when he's collecting his rocks. And I added some Coffee Monster Co. vinyls here. The Struggle Bus, I love it. I think it's adorable. And then, of course, her emoji in happy form. So, and my planner is my happiness. So, yeah. Okay, so let's get to the monthly section. And so this is January. And of course, this is the first quarter flip through. So, of course, it's going to be January through March. So, so that's January. And if you're not familiar with my setup, if you haven't watched any of my monthly planner videos, which my disc, I usually do my disc more than I do my personal rings. But the way I normally do it is I'll do my front page, okay, and then the actual calendar, and everything is just drawn in, and I'll doodle whatever the front page is, whatever I've decided to do. I will doodle that up on top, and then just washi and my trackers. Now, so that's January, February, which I really love the way I did the lettering. Oh. February, which of course, you know, gotta do the reds and pinks. It's Valentine's, and there's my tracker. And then March, I changed because I had some inserts with monthly layouts. So I thought, okay, by the way, little sidetrack. I do have my window open, and like I said, we're in the middle of a tropical storm. So I thought, I do have my window open. So if you hear the rain, that's what that is in the background. I hope it's not too disturbing. Um, so yeah, but I do have inserts that I started using in March, and so it has a title page, which, or it has the divider. So then I then used whatever paper that I decided to go with for that month on the divider. And then we have a title page, which normally on my title page, I'll do this month's holidays. And then this one I didn't do my normal setup. It's evolved, of course, but this is what I did for March. Then I'll do, well, you can see the phases there. The moon phases are normally on my front title page. Then I do my monthly. Of course, I'm still doing my doodling because I do love bullet journals. I love the idea of doing a bullet journal. But I get my doodling love out in my journal. So, and if you're curious about my journal or you'd like a walkthrough of my journal, I do have a video on my Instagram that you can find. I will link my Instagram in the description, but if you'd like it on this page, comment, let me know, and I'd be happy to do a journal walkthrough with you. But then my tracking also became a little bit more, it became 2 pages. That way I could also give myself a monthly to-do list page, and that's March. So, and that's how the setup has been for the following months. So that's when I tweaked it and changed it. So yeah, that is my first quarter in my personal rings. And then for my disc planner, just want to make sure you have, so this is my title page in my disc planner. I'm zoomed all the way out, so I hope that's good enough view there. And I did on my goals page, I added my goals for 2024. By the way, I do have a video of my discussing my 2024 goals on my Instagram. That's where I was doing a bunch of my planner content before I actually decided to create this channel. So, and then highlights of 2024, this will be filled out at the end of the year. I'll choose my 3, what I consider my 3 greatest moments of 2024, and I will put them in here, okay, along with pictures. And then just for more elaboration on my highlights for 2024, I'll take it from here, and because I like to talk. I like to write. Okay, so this is the Harry Potter version of this Conquest Planner, and so it does come with dividers that are Harry Potter themed, and I would never dare touch those. Ordinarily, I will decorate my dividers that are monthly themed, but I don't want to take away from that. There's no way. So they are going to stay in, this is the original January form that it was included in the planner. January, I didn't really have my groove as far as decorating, so I just made it really simple. I like the gold. I think it's very winter feel. I just did January there. I do have these Coffee Monster Co. Let's see, monthly. You can see those right there. So I fill those out with, I'll highlight them with special days of January. And then they're in every month there. So just getting you back in there. There we go. All right. Yeah, so, and I wasn't sure when it was January what theme I was going to go with or how to lay out my monthly. So this is just, I had a to-do and I thought I would use this as January's to-do. But that changes. So anyway, and then this right here is a tally. You saw in my personal rings, I do my tracking of certain habits and whatnot, but I didn't want that to go really just tracked and then no, like, how can I say it? No wrap up of my tracking. So I thought I would do it in my rings. And so it's just a number of how many days I did complete out of the 31 or whatever number of days the month has for that particular month. So, yeah. 2. Then we do a monthly, and all the monthlies are not going to be themed to reflect whatever month they are celebrating. They're going to be all Harry Potter themed because that is the theme of this disc planner is Harry Potter. Absolutely love. I do a quote from the movie, which of course I did my always for the January because that's my ultimately favorite quote. There's another always quote that I want to place when Harry's going to meet Voldemort. He asks, and you'll stay with me, and his mother answers always, which adore, I love. So that will be a quote in one of these monthlies. But this is then January, so let's just get on with that. You can see for Valentine's, I did the whole pink and red, but I wanted to keep it a winter theme. So in my opinion, this is very ascot sweater. And I just did this snowflake washi with some pink snowflakes. I love it. It's very winter. I like this flowers. I think the dark colors and these flowers are very winter themed in my opinion. So I went with that. And this is scrapbook paper. So sometimes I'll do that. I like to do boxes of the scrapbook paper. I think it's really pretty. Blue, of course, for January. Not mind-breaking or anything, but you can see this is some Harry Potter stickers. Dobby, I love that sticker. Yeah, but winter is here, and just did the blue. I went to see the Tool concert here in Corpus Christi. Loved it. So I took the, I did do a review of this on my Instagram. So that video, I'm sure, is there. And of course, I did, my favorite Tool song is Invincible. And so I jotted down the lyrics to that song there. And I went with this theme. So very fun. Just took the concert. This was the advertisement that we had flashing on American Bank Centers. They had their announcements flashing on their LED, screen that we have on the outside of the building. And so this was what I saw for months before I got to enjoy the concert. And then I have my January wrap up, which this is the only one that I've actually completed as far as pictures, because I do want to do 3 moments of January that I really loved. And so we did a beach night with my friends. We did a bonfire in January. It was beautiful, super cold, but that was one of the pictures. We did a Harry Potter themed hunt, scavenger hunt, digital scavenger hunt. So we did, of course, dress Harry Potter, and I thought that was really fitting, especially since this is a Harry Potter planner given to me by my good friend Celeste. Thank you. And then this was a picture from the Tool concert. So yeah, but that is the only one that I have completed. Even again, this is Juneteenth, and I still have pictures that I have to do. February is Lumos Maxima. So, in this theme, I went with, I thought this right here was very indicative of the does and the stags that are in Harry Potter, of course. And so I went with that paper. And I'm just realizing that I failed to fill out this calendar right here. So I'm just going to do that with you guys online. Because why not? I know some people don't believe in going back and filling out their planners after the fact because they're like, oh, blank pages are okay. Let me get that clear. Let me get that cleared up, planner community. Blank pages are not okay. Okay? Not in my opinion. This is my artwork. This is the way I like to express myself with paper and pen and stickers, and I really love it. And I don't think blank pages are okay. I think it denotes that really, honestly, it's not really important to you. And so, yeah, I don't really think that they're okay. So all I'm doing is taking these days that I have here, my important dates, and making little circles in this. And that's, in my opinion, how I can utilize this little sticker and make it functional. And yeah. So, okay, great. All right, so that's corrected. I did my wrap up here. And then I do have some more to-do lists. So again, this is going to change. So, okay. The monthly is also, of course, mirroring my title page. And this was a leap year. So I did want to point that out. And so I made that very obvious. I went with this, and I wanted to try to say something about leaping and that scene where Snape sends the doe to assist Harry Potter in the Deathly Hallows. And so that's that quote there. And so that is the wrap up for February. Okay, so let's go through. I don't know. I wanted colors to match this full box here. So that's why this is a green and pink-ish theme. I didn't do too much of the pink because I was over pink with Valentine's because that I knew was going to be the next theme. And oh Lord, you know, it's a lot of pink, y'all. So that is that page. The sidebar there is just top 3 list of this week, and then yeah, I don't want to show that. Well, too late, it's already seen. But anyway, so I went with the pink and purple theme and threw in some green because I wanted the leaves there. That was adorable. And that is my sister's birthday, obviously. So I went with a cake theme, and so cake, and just lots of colors, and I love the way it turned out. You can see I'm an old school planner. I am not a newer planner. I do keep to the vertical layout because this is a vertical planner and everything like that. So yeah, I am an old school planner. So my full box here, my highlights for this week, and this is what because I was doing different types of list and everything like that, but I've decided to finally go with just putting in the highlights so my daily highlights. So that's what I did there. And that's that theme, just blue and pink. And then I love this one so much. So I just wanted brown. I missed brown, you guys. And so I did that. And then this wrap up. Okay, so I did some end of the month reflection. And then I've already decided which pictures I'm going to print. So I've gone through my film and printed out, or will be printing out these pictures, and they're going to go here, and then explanations and dates and times and of the events that I've chosen will go there. So, all right, March. This is March's cover, and I'm trying to tincture number 3, Draught of Peace. So this is Horace Slughorn's, I guess this is his book, and these are different spells. Um, so you have Draught of Peace, you have Memory Potion, there is Pepper Up Potion, and a Swelling Solution, which we needed for Harry because, yeah, he got a little pissed off at his aunt and blew her up. But I absolutely love Horace Slughorn. I know he did help Voldemort, but I think it was just him not realizing um, Voldemort's purpose and why he was asking those questions, and so yeah. But okay. March, I wanted the spring colors and the themes, and I really liked using the circles. So I think I do continue using the circles because I really liked the way they looked. They changed the look of the page. I did fill out my March this time. And then this right here, I was doing some planting at the time. I propagated tomatoes, potatoes, onions, and blackberries. Unfortunately, my potatoes are around. My onions are still around, so that's good. My tomatoes and my blackberries were a fail, so I still have to try to get those propagated. But I do have sweet potatoes now as well. So, but yeah, so these are the circles, and so I decided to go with a currently page. That's what I wanted to do, was make a currently page. So I did reading, watching, listening, doing, hating, hoping for, and feeling. So at the time, we were having a lot of bathtub problems, so I hated our bathtub. Thank God that is fixed. It magically, on its own, fixed. I don't know how, but it did. The city was doing some construction work on our streets. We got our main street here on Airline fixed, and all of a sudden our bathtub problems disappeared. So in my opinion, it had to do on their end, and it was causing problems for us. That's what happened on that. Anywho, we went with a Slytherin. We gave March to Slytherin because of the green, of course. And I think that, Slytherin deserves their time to shine. Severus was a wonderful Slytherin, and of course Harry's son is born a Slytherin. So you can't count out Slytherin just because Voldemort was jacked, okay? Okay. And then I went with Sirius Black because another wonderful Slytherin, right? So some quotes here. If you want to gauge a person's character, observe how they treat those beneath them, not their equals. Truer words were never spoken. That is a kind heart there. The ones that love us never really leave us, and you can always find them in here. And of course, he touches Harry's heart because that's where we keep our loved ones, right? Always. Always, always, always. So this is March layout here, and let's get into the weeklies. I wanted spring, was ready for spring. And so I know this is St. Patrick's Day, and this is not a normal St. Patrick's Day layout. I included the green, it's there. And I made sure St. Patrick's Day stood out, but I wanted it different. I just wanted it different. I have these little Post-its, and so I just made sure they were adhered correctly, and then we went with a pink and green theme for March. Didn't want anything typical. I don't really celebrate St. Patrick's Day, not all that much. I'm not Irish. I don't. Anywho, okay, so spring is here, okay? Spring in bloom is the first day of spring, so we went with a beautiful pastel spring colored theme. I love this spread. March, you can tell it's Easter, so we went with this adorable bunny. He's so cute. And lots of flowers and some chickies and lots of eggs, so lots of spring, very cute Easter theme. Unfortunately, Easter happened in March this year, which drives me bananas. Easter belongs in April, but Anywho, calendars aren't real, but we'll get into that conversation another time. Okay, and this is March wrap up. I did my tallying of my tracking, and then I did lay some backups, and I do have my pictures selected. And then welcome to my garden. I did a garden section where I planted my different what I planted and when, and yeah. So, and that's my March wrap up. So yeah, that's my first quarter wrap up. I thought it would be fun to just, I know we are Juneteenth, but I just thought it would be fun to walk you guys through my planner in case, if you are new to my planning style through this channel and you haven't checked out my Instagram, I would suggest doing that because there is a lot of previous planner content in my Instagram. I am trying to keep that still a thing, and make sure I upload planner content into my Instagram as well. So yeah, take a look, and I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, give it a thumbs up, subscribe. I would appreciate it. And we will plan with you later. All right. Bye.